Hi guys, I'm back, and today we are going to try a Dutch pour on the spinner. I have 4 Artist Loft colors here. We've got Artist Loft Green Yellow, Brilliant Magenta, Cerulean Blue, and Phthalo Green. We also have the Artist Loft Flow Acrylic White. In my paints today, we have floetrol, a little bit of chilled distilled water, and a little tiny bit of Liquitex pouring medium in each of the paints. I have said that I wouldn't use pouring medium anymore, and I still hold true to that for my pours with silicone in them trying to get cells. I don't care for what the pouring medium does to my cells. However, last week, a couple weeks ago, whenever it was, when I did that last Dutch pour, it turned out so nice. It did have a little tiny bit of pouring medium in it because, you know, I had had several paintings cracked before then, and I really was trying to avoid that. So I thought, well, I'm not putting silicone in the Dutch pour, so we'll try the pouring medium to try and keep it from crazing or cracking. And it did. The paint was so thick in that particular Dutch pour that I was sure it was going to crack, and it didn't. And it has really nice finish to it. So yeah, in my Dutch pours, I will continue to use just a little bit of pouring medium just to help keep, because the paint's going to stay thick on there. You know, you blow the paint over, and you've got this beautiful creation, but you got a lot of paint on there. You know, you're going to ruin it by pouring off a lot of the paint. Sometimes maybe not. But I do have a little tip for those of you who, you create a beautiful painting, but it has cracks in it, and you still want to save it because it has, you know, it just has something. I was given a suggestion one time, long time ago, you know, when I first started out, that if you have cracks in your painting, to try and fill in the cracks with just a little bit of gold. You can either use like some gold paint, thinned down, or I probably would use this gilding paint. It's a beautiful gold color. Fill in the cracks. Apparently that's what ancient Chinese used to do long eons ago, to make their masterpieces. So give that a try. You may love it. You may not really like it, but just one little tip, you know, try and save a painting that you want to save. So we're going to get on with this. And let me show you my spinner real quick. Usually when I use my spinner, I get a lot of questions about it. So I'm going to move everything out of the way so I don't knock all this paint over. Because if you guys have been watching me long enough, you know that I tend to knock over large amounts of paint sometimes. And then what? We just laugh. Okay, so I have this is an 8x8 canvas. It's on push pins. I've already stapled the back of the canvas. And under the push pins, it has tiny little pieces of tape to hold it to the spinner. Because if you start spinning it and you don't hold your canvas down somehow, your canvas is going to go flying. As you can see, I've used this a lot. This is just a piece of cardboard that is glued down to my spinner just because I didn't want to completely ruin the finish on my pretty spinner. This spinner comes from Kitchen Collection. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It says Kitchen Collection right there. And you can see what color the stone is. This is what it looks like on the other side. This is some, I believe this is malachite. And it's just this gorgeous stone. Nice and heavy, so it spins well. And I have gotten some paint on there, but I can sand that off later and refinish it. The bottom doesn't look great, but the top is still pretty good. And I just glued or taped some popsicle sticks down that I taped together, 2 popsicle sticks, so I can spin it. On this one, you know, I could just take it and spin it like this, but sometimes I've had larger canvases on there, and the only thing sticking out is the popsicle stick, so it works pretty well. And for stopping it, I usually just run my hand underneath it, try and avoid the popsicle stick. One time I did not avoid the popsicle stick, and it hit me right here in the center of my fingers, and it hurt. So be careful when you're doing that. Alright, so let's get on with it. We're going to cover the canvas with white paint, obviously. I'm going to do that off camera because that can get boring quickly. So I'll be right back with a wet canvas. Alright, so I've got the got the white paint down. I think we're gonna run the torch over it real quick. There's a lot of air bubbles in it. If you can get rid of as many air bubbles as possible before you start, that's a good thing. Okay. So we're gonna put a little bit of paint down, then we're gonna put some white. Then we're gonna take the hairdryer and just push the white over it. I'm not gonna push it like I normally would all the way to the edges, because that's what the spinner is for. Seeing a lot of air bubbles in there. Okay, and my paint is basically the same thickness as it is for a dirty pour. So I'll put a little bit of lime green down first. And let's go with some of that brilliant magenta. And you really, for this size canvas, you're not going to need a lot of it. Because with the spinner, it's going to spin most of that paint off. Some cerulean blue and then some phthalo green. I think we might do another hint of magenta. And maybe one tiny little spot more of the green yellow. And that's plenty. Because I don't want it to cover my entire canvas. Okay, so we're going to put some paint around it. Set that out of the way. Okay, and now we're going to go. Now we're going to spin it. Well, it's all going off of one corner. And it's going really fast, so I can't stick my hand in there because it's going to catch me. Okay, so this did not work very well, but we'll see what we've got. I can see that it's... Well, it's definitely pretty. So, let's do maybe a little bit on this side and see what happens. Because I don't want to blow it with the hairdryer, obviously. It's gorgeous color, though. I mean, it looks like a watercolor. So, let's put a little more down on this corner. And we'll spin it again. And I don't really have any clue what the pattern was the last time already. I don't remember. Whoops. A little much. And I think we'll just leave that. Let's put some more white down. Okay, here we go. We have an interesting spot in the middle. I know I'm not going to like that. Ouch. Okay, well. Interesting, but definitely not a Dutch pour. I am trying to figure out whether I want to keep spinning it. Do I want to do any more to this or kind of leave it? Let's see what the torch does. I see a lot of little cell action. Okay. It's very minimalistic. It's kind of pretty. But I don't know if I want to leave it. I don't really think I want to leave it like that. So I feel like maybe if we do one more, maybe closer to the center and see what happens. Well, I don't know. Right? I mean, it can't hurt, right? So let's start with, I really love this. I don't want to destroy that, but kind of like to see what happens. You know, maybe we'll do something kind of in the center and see what happens. We've almost lost that blue everywhere. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think we'll do this darker green on top of there. And then a hint of the lime. Whoops. And we'll do this. Okay. So, let's put some white down and blow over it. Okay, turn on the hairdryer. Okay, let's spin that and see what it does. A lot of pink that doesn't look like it's got anything else in it. So we'll see. Ooh, that's pretty. Alright, that's it. Gonna leave that. I like it. I don't like this as too much pink, but there's a lot of green here and there's a lot of white over here. That's beautiful. Wish I could figure out how to get that. And a lot of air bubbles obviously are going to create a little more texture in there. This is just a very pretty abstract piece. I'm totally happy with this. I wish there was a little more going on here. That's the only thing that bothers me. I was hoping maybe if I heated it up, maybe a little bit of one of the other colors would come through. Just really popping bubbles at this point. The bubbles in the pink look really cool, especially going off the side. I'll show you guys in a minute. You see now we're getting a little bit of something else coming through. I like that texture that it's. Okay, that's it for that one. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's see. I kind of like it like that. And I like it like that. Nope. That one, that's actually not too bad too. I love this. Okay, well, we might have to do a few more of these. It's kind of fun. Let's get you down so you can see. Okay, so there is that edge. How cool is that? I wish the top had done that. That's pretty. And again, there's no silicone. No silicone. Alright, see if we can get you in focus. There we go. I kind of like the way these little cells right there, like those little tiny ones, they look like they're little comets. You see a few more down there. Let's turn the canvas a little bit. Whoop. Okay. And you can see all from the air bubbles, all the little cells that have popped up. I like that. I love that. Oh my gosh, I love that side right there. Gorgeous. So wispy. It's like green smoke. You see down here some more cells and how pretty the sides are. Because with the spinner, all the sides go off very easily. Let's go up to that top. Look at the way that all those colors just sort of swirl together. So pretty. And then up there we've got lots of, I gotta hold it at an angle, sorry. Lots of pretty cells. And that's kind of neat. Different up at the top. Very different. Okay. Okay, so I'm definitely going to call this one a success, even though it's not exactly what I had in mind. But I think it turned out pretty cool. I'm starting to really love these Dutch pours, and just this one I wouldn't really consider. I mean, I guess it's a Dutch pour, but it kind of turned into something else. It's not exactly quite the same. But it is a beautiful technique, and of course anything on the spinner is fun. So if you guys want a spinner like this, I know like a long time ago somebody had contacted me about this spinner, and they were able to find it under kitchen collections on the internet and order one. I only paid like 13 bucks for it in one of the kitchen stores in one of the outlet malls up here. So, you know, go to your kitchen stores and see what they've got, because they usually have several different kinds. And you know, 12 or 13 bucks for this, for a stone one that spins really quite quickly, is pretty awesome. So take a look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I thought this was pretty cool. I wasn't happy about the way it was starting out, but it turned into something, to me, this is beautiful. I love it. So I'm sorry if you guys get bored with this. I'll probably be doing several more Dutch pours because they're just so pretty. And I want to thank, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank the donors to my channel recently. There's a few of you who have actually donated to my channel for about 2 or 3, 4 months in a row. So I want to thank you especially for donating to my channel, really sponsoring my channel. That's what I feel like you're doing. So thank you for everything you've given to me. Thank you to everyone for all your support. All the emails. I love the emails. I love seeing you guys try out these new things and then sending me pictures of what you've done. It's so much fun to see you guys work. I'm not on Facebook, so I kind of miss out on a lot of that stuff. So yeah, keep sending me your art. I love to see it, and keep sending me the emails. You know, if you just want to chat, I'm here. I love to you know, hear about your day. So yeah, thank you to everyone who supported me, donated to my channel. If you guys want to donate to my channel, you're new to my channel, the PayPal link is below. If you guys want to buy any of the art you see, you can look on my website. There's a lot of the older stuff there. There's actually a lot of new stuff up on my website. Probably most of the paintings you guys have seen over the last 6 months at least are should be up on the website by now. And some new jewelry pieces are up there, so take a look. Hopefully some of my new tiles you guys haven't seen in a while are up there. So take a look at my website. The link's below. And yeah, just have fun with it, okay? There's no right or wrong way to do this kind of stuff. Just have fun. That's the most important thing. And don't get discouraged. I told you this before. You know, if something's not working, just keep trying. You know, try different recipes. Try different thicknesses, try different temperatures, you know, in your house. Just keep trying. Don't give up. I was ready to give up 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6 times probably along this journey so far, because I'm searching for that one thing that's supposed to be kind of, that's it for me, that's the kind of painting, that's the kind of art I'm supposed to do, and I haven't found it yet. I have found several methods that I really like. This is one of them. I think this is definitely one of my favorites. So, I encourage you guys just to keep trying. Please don't give up. It was 6 months before I got a painting that I loved. Really, honest to God, it was. So, keep trying. I love you all. Wherever you're on the planet, hope you're having an awesome afternoon, day, evening, or night. See you later. Bye.